That's how that's happened. Here, first note, ready? First note, ready, hold it up. Ready? And two. Ready, breathe. Alright. Thank y'all for all coming on here today, students. Coming and playing. It's been a joy just trying to, just rehearsing, just having some fun, hearing the different sounds. So I want to tell you thank y'all so much. We appreciate it on behalf of Mr. Sparson, Mr. Rhoda, and even Ms. Rainer. We appreciate it. Something I wish we could do, but more. But it is what it is, and we'll make it work. And I think so far, from everything I'm hearing, it's been real successful, and hopefully we'll do the same in the future. All right. So thank y'all so much. You can talk to your parents, and then we'll get started in around 4 minutes. Okay? So make sure you have that all typed. All right, parents. Thank y'all so much. I'm Mr. Forrest. If you don't know who I am, I think most of y'all do. Some of y'all have been with us for the last at least 3 years, and some of y'all we've had your older children. So some of y'all we've had for 6 or 7 years. What was the longest, Mr. Rhoda? 9 years?
Mm-hmm.
We had like three brothers back to back to back. So anyway, good to see y'all. We kind of thought about doing this when around a month ago. Well, I lied. More like 8 weeks ago, where we were rehearsing every single day outside, and your students, to their credit, to your children, to their credit, never complained. I never heard, I don't want to. We said, hey guys, we can go rehearse outside. Why? It's a little safer. Okay, let's go. And so we would go outside, we go rehearse, we play music, we learn technique stuff. Nothing like playing B flat scale outside in the woods at 8:55 in the morning. But it's all good. The kids were good natured about it, and they had a very good attitude. So for that, I want to say thank you, and thank you, parents, for raising them right and just telling them that they got to do what they got to do, and we really appreciate that. Because I think, and it's all said and done. Well, I know it's all said and done. They became better musicians, but even so, even as great young people as they are. So for that, let's at least give them a round of applause. So we were there, and we said, "Hey, you know what would be cool? It'd be cool if we just had like a bunch of kids here, and we just had a performance." And then that grew to, well, there's not enough room there. To how about back here? So you remember we did the outdoor concert out over here, right? And the outdoor concert, we had at the outdoor concert we situated over here, but we were like, well, we really can't do that because that means we would kind of not have everybody involved. So we said, well, how about in this little area? It's not aesthetically, it's probably not the best place in this to do it, but it's the best place to do it because of the parking and all the good stuff. So we're thankful that you're here, and we're thankful that you're letting your children come perform with us. I think if nothing else we get from this is the kids. I don't know if you've been seeing, I stop every once in a while, I don't talk, and I kind of walk through the group, and I enjoy hearing their little conversations like, blah, 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 and they're talking about this. And I think when it's all said and done, I think they miss that probably the most, more than hearing me talk every single day and telling them that their syllables are not correct or whatnot. So, and they're laughing right now because they know it's tricky. But yeah, so we're really appreciative that you allowed your children to come perform with us. We're gonna play 3 tunes. The first one is called the Battle of Titan, and just to kind of give you an idea of what the Battle of Titan is, it's actually I actually wrote it, but I was actually writing it for a concert band. Well, since there's a lot of virtual learning going around, one of the things that people are doing is they're doing what they call flex versions. So basically, it's like the 4 parts of the song, but they make it into 4 parts. It's basically like they convert the concert band tune into like an ensemble, into 4 different parts. So that's kind of what we're going to play. The first tune we're going to play, and the second tune we're going to be playing will be a song from This Is Halloween, from The Nightmare Before Christmas. But we'll talk about that here in a second. So let me just check my time. We're almost there. Now, Mr. Rhoda is going to go live.
We're live.
Okay, so we're live. So if you want to check it out, we wish we could have it up here, but I think right now we tried it a little earlier, and the further out we went, the worse the signal got. So we're going to just try this right now. It's a kind of experiment, see how it works, and then the next time we'll hopefully work to improve on that. So we're gonna start off with the first song called Battle of Titan, and I hope you enjoy it. And it's gonna be conducted by our student teacher. I'm gonna go ahead and I forgot to introduce everybody. Let me introduce her since I already started to. This is Miss Gabriela Reyna, and she's our student teacher. So her primary instrument is percussion, and she's actually not with us anymore. She's actually at elementary now, and but she did a really great job. She's a percussionist, and she's real confident on the percussion. But she's also the thing that we appreciated about her is that she was really willing just to try. Hey, I would be like, okay, you're gonna try the flute today. Gulp. Okay, and it's like okay, and so yeah, we have to kind of go outside, our comfort zone. But anyway, I'm gonna introduce Mr. Reuter back over there. Mr. Reuter.
Hi.
He's rocking the bass. And then Mr. Esparza, he's over there rocking the trombone. And then we also have a couple, I think just one right now, masterclass person. That's Mr. Haracy, and he's over there. I want to say hi, Mr. Haracy. All right, sounds good. I'm going to hand it over to Ms. Reyna because we're going to use some daylight, literally, and we're going to start with Battle of Titan.
That's your cue.
I just told Miss Reyna, I just got updated my phone, so I just told her, I hope I recorded it because I pushed the button and I think I did. You know how that happens. I want to say, pretty good for the first time, right? The kids, what year now is hard. They, not only are, it's kind of like, because every single day we have classes that, maybe 15 here, maybe 18 here. And like I was telling the kids, in one class we may have one flute and 7 percussionists. And another class we may have one percussionist and like 5 flutes, and everything in between. So they don't hear every single part. That's one of the reasons we wanted to have the rehearsal, so they could hear all the parts here. So yeah, great job, kiddos. Great job staying together. All right, let's get up to the next song. This song can be considered, I guess, Christmas / Halloween song. It's from the Nightmare Before Christmas. This is called, of course, this part of stuff. This is called This Is Halloween. So we started working on this tune actually before we decided to do the concert. But the kids loved the song so much, we decided to continue it and leave it on the program. Written by Danny Elfman from Oingo Boingo. Hope you enjoy. This is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. All right, sounds great, kiddo. Great job. Now, if you look at the digital program, you probably already noticed that some students had, let me pull it up. Some students, first of all, Battle of Titan, which really got clever with that program. And the reason the landscape is orange like that is because it's supposed to be Titan. Because I was also a little confused at first too. But take a look at it, and on each of the groups, you're going to see a student that has their name, at least one or two or three students that has their name, a little dot beside it, and maybe even a bigger dot or a plus sign. The first one, it says they auditioned for Region Band, and we're really proud of all the students. Basically, anybody who has at least one dot on their name, at least is they advance and participate in all region, which means They're like the top 10% of all of Northside and all of San Antonio ISD. They had to pass all the scales, they had to do all this region music. Very, very involved and time consuming. And we appreciate all those students. If there's anybody here that tried out for all region, go ahead and stand up real quick. Let's give them all a round of applause. Yeah, cool. Let's have a seat. Now, if you score high enough, they call you make what they call the all region band, and these are like the elite of the elite. And we're really proud to recognize these students, and these are the students that have their name, has a name, a little plus sign, and then also a big dot. If you made the all region band, go ahead and stand up at this time. Yeah, we're really proud of these kiddos. Have a seat. And of course, there's some students that couldn't make it tonight, but we wanted to recognize them as well on the program. We also want to recognize 4 students that at least got top chairs, what we call top chairs. So let's recognize Addison Sanders. You here, right? Addison, go ahead and stand up. And Kristen Morales, and they got second chair overall in all the trumpets and all the various saxophones in all of Northside and all of San Antonio ISD. And the various sax, you're talking about around 100 kids, and the trumpets are probably talking at least 1,000 students trying out. So we're really proud of those 2 students. Also, we also have to recognize 2 students that made Ivan, are you here, Ivan? I don't think Ivan's here today. He's recognized on the program. But we do have Adwin, where's Adwin in? And go ahead and stand up, Adwin, she's shy. Adwin got first chair in all of the clarinets in all of Northside in San Antonio ISD. She came back and said, Mom, I need a cake. I was like, cool, do you bring me some? No. No, we're really proud of not only Advent, of course, we're proud of her first chair all around. That's superb. That's super awesome. But all the students that tried out, just even trying out, just putting yourself out there and putting yourself and saying, here, rank me. And it's kind of nerve-wracking, but the kids, we're really proud of all the students who tried out. And some kids were really excited about their rating, and some kids, I'll try better for next year. And that's what we want to hear. All right, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Esparza. And the last song I'm going to play is called The Abominable Snowman. And I think we're losing daylight, so it's perfect timing. I want to thank y'all for coming out tonight. We really appreciate y'all. We really appreciate you allowing your students, your children, to come out here tonight as well. So let's give the students one more round of applause for all their hard work. All right, so that's the last song, Abominable Snowman. Well, our first attempt with kindness, I see a lot of positives. And hopefully we can do this again very soon. How we're gonna dismiss. Students, go ahead and have a seat. Um, Stick around and help the professionals move the stuff up. You gotta get the professional equipment back in. We're gonna stack the chairs up at least 5 feet. Then we're gonna put the chairs right inside where the boiler room right there.